Recently, Bo and Brandy discovered their mast was about to collapse. Defying convention and shunning the ease of a marina and crane, they boldly embraced the daunting task of constructing a colossal wooden framework to lower the mast entirely by their own efforts. Voluntarily taking on extraneous challenges nurtures a profound understanding of one's capabilities, fosters resilience, adaptability, and a profound sense of accomplishment while instilling the confidence to overcome adversity, and cultivate a fearless mindset that empowers them to conquer even the most daunting obstacles in their path. Fueled by the boundless generosity and unwavering support of Dave and Sarah, they triumphantly erected the towering structure in the sanctuary of the kind couple's backyard. But just as they were raising the mast...
Oh, it's out. It's out.
A little bit. Slightly.
It's out.
Can you do all of them and I'll hold it?
Yeah. Where did that come from?
There's tension on that forward one.
Oh. These are all...
And that back one's loose. We can leave that one, right?
I mean, you're not...
Yeah, because you're going to it. You don't even have to undo it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're free.
A-frame's solid.
Yeah.
It's not moving at all.
So now what am I doing?
Now you're lowering it.
Just as a recap, Dave is tending the safety line that is run from the top of the mast to a block at the bow and back to the cockpit winch. Bo is in charge of manhandling the mast, so it stays steady. And I am lifting the mast with the crane hoist that's attached to the top of the gantry and back to the pick point on the mast.
Hold there. And now you're going to lower a little. Keep lowering it. Hold up, hold up. It's hitting the net. Yeah, thanks. Alright, keep going. Oh, can you slacken the green line?
Yeah, there you go.
More? A little? That's good. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, now we're good. Alright, go ahead and lower. Oh, keep going.
You're in.
Go, Team Thirsta! Oh my god!
It's completely off?
Dude. Nice work. Yay. He did it. Congratulations.
Yeah. This chain hoist was the way to go.
That was golden.
That was good. I think we would have been fine from the get-go.
It would have been done on Monday.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Now the real work begins.
Ooh, now we gotta find out what was happening.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave!
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, DNS Marina,
Yeah,
for allowing
DNS.
us to do crazy stuff. Look at you guys! It worked! It's possible! We'll give you all the facts and figures of how much this cost.
It was only like, with the chain hoist, it was like $330.
Which will end up selling.
Well, we'll sell the chain hoist.
Yeah.
We could probably get a couple hundred for the chain hoist.
For any future inquiries, please reach out to Bo and Brandy.
For your rigging services.
Thank goodness this is done, because it's about 1,000 degrees out here today. And I wanted to say we are super grateful because we just recently partnered up with Element, which is an electrolyte drink mix. It has everything that we need and nothing that we don't, which means a lot of salt and no sugar. When we're sweating like this, we're mostly losing sodium, but we're also keto, and we also have RO water from our water maker, which is reverse osmosis, which most of you guys may know is dead water. There's no minerals at all in it. So something that we really like about Element is that it is a science-backed electrolyte mix, which is 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. I'm gonna have to let you guys know watermelon's my favorite, and there's one left. But thank goodness Bo's is raspberry, so we don't have to fight over this one. Another great thing, no junk, no sugaring, no coloring, no artificial ingredients, no gluten, and no fillers or BS. Refreshing, especially in this hot day. But if you guys want to give Element a go, they are offering you a free sample pack with any order. That is 8 different flavors inside. All you have to do is go to our special link at drinkelement.com/Bo and Brandy. That is drinkelement, DRINKLMNT.com/Bo and Brandy. And you can give all of these tasty flavors a try.
This 50-year-old sailboat is falling apart. Okay, maybe not that dramatic, but we've noticed after sailing her for 4 years that our mast is now sinking into the deck. And after building this monstrosity and dropping our mast down, we're gonna dig in and get to the bottom of this problem. You like those corny little one-liners?
Oh yeah. What happened?
The whole post moved when I took out the last bolt.
Oh man.
It moved like, what's that, a good ½ inch? It's kind of got a little bit of movement to it. It's not the center. Like it naturally wants to be like right a ½ inch off-ish. Wonder if we should rebed the compression posts now that we don't have any weight on the cabin top or weight on the compression post itself. Because when we did this, remember we still had weight on the cabin top, and I wonder if that was, we had like weight distributed here because we weren't able to drop the mast, so that must have messed with what was happening right here. And now that there is no weight on it, I think we'd be better off just cutting this foot out and rebedding it.
Let's see it. Butyl tape for days.
It's wet.
It is wet?
It's wet. It's definitely sunk in, that's for sure. Oh no, this isn't butyl, this is 5200. That did not last.
4.5, 5.5 years probably.
Something like that.
5 years. Sounds solid.
Yeah. Back when I originally put rebedded this foot, I drilled out larger holes and filled them with thickened epoxy and then re-drilled to put these screws through. So there shouldn't have been any like leaking or anything like that. So and since it sounds solid, I'm wondering if it's just our
Compression post?
Yeah, our compression post, our original job, because we had all that weight on the cabin top, we couldn't get it properly plumbed and the correct height.
We did what we did because...
Well, it got us here. There was no way we would have been able to sail on that thing. It was collapsing on itself. I mean, you saw how soft that wood was.
Yeah. It literally was just free floating pretty much.
Yeah. Since we think that the compression post is the culprit for the sinking, I'm just gonna take off the top layer of fiberglass and see what the core looks like. Make sure it's not wet. If it's not, then I think I'll just remove the top layer or a little bit of the layer and then just build it up with fiberglass. That way I don't have to dig out the core. Pretty thick. Doesn't appear. Oh, yeah, it's kind of soft actually. Looks a little wet. It's not that bad though. I would imagine it would be squishy.
And water would be coming out of it?
Water would be coming out of it, but it's not really the case. It is compressing a little bit, but it doesn't seem that bad. I'm gonna take off this whole area right here just to get a better idea of what it's like. But it is quite a bit of layers of fiberglass there. So yeah, it's about 1/4 of an inch. So I decided to drill it instead of create such a big area. But it doesn't, it's all dry. It doesn't look like it's wet down there at all. So it's gotta be just our compression post. So I think what I'm gonna do now is cut off the foot of our compression post where we glassed it. Didn't take too much to get it out, but now I gotta get all of this fiberglass off of the base plate as well. And then I'm gonna have to sand this down. And I'll probably put a few extra layers of glass to build this up. I don't think it's going to be that hard of a repair. I don't have to dig up the deck at least. Yeah. So that's nice. Last night I got some thickened epoxy, mixed in a little bit of milled fiberglass dust and some silica to create a level surface for the foot of this compression post to sit on. But before I get into it too much, I wanted to check out the bottom part of the deck. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't cracking. So I cut open this little spot where it seemed like it was bulging out a little bit. And I don't see any cracks, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove this whole area, grind a little bit of this roof back, and puts a couple layers of 1708 back on here just to give it a little more strength and to build it back up, because this shell that's basically the whole interior of the boat is not that strong, and it's kind of been just breaking up right here. And we used a little bit of thickened epoxy when we did the repair the first time, and I don't know, it doesn't seem right. So just gonna take the time and do it over. After doing more digging and grinding, I actually found a nice long crack right here. So I'm glad I dug into it. But good thing it was a shallow crack and I've already ground it away. Now to glass it, and it should be like new. Looks good enough to now drill the holes through. Get this compression post mounted up. With this compression post mounted to the top deck here, I've got a pretty accurate reading on the gap between the foot of this compression post and the keel. We're gonna replace this foot with G10, and now that I got the measurement, I can get it on order. There's about 1 3/4 inches all the way around. Before we put this foot in, I faired, sanded, and painted the top and bottom part of the deck. That way, once we install this compression post, it's permanent. And I don't have to take everything apart again and then try to do it with the compression post in the way. After consulting with my foreman, aka Brandy, we decided to pause on installing the compression post. We wanna get this bathroom head back in order and usable. Actually install a wet head or like a shower. That way we don't have to shower in the cockpit anymore. So begins all of the fiberglassing that needs to be done. So we're gonna call this project quits for now. But thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys. And if you want to subscribe, leave a comment, let us know how you're liking these videos. If you wanna get real-time updates and become part of the crew and really help out these productions, then consider becoming a patron. The Patreon link is in the description below. See you in the next one.